yes I love it. I'm the new set. I'm the new set. I'm the new set. I'm the new set. Yes I love it. Yes I love it. I'm the new set. I'm the new set. I'm the new set. It's your best bet. You can see me now on the internet. Yes I love it. Yes I love it.
Thank you for tuning in to I Am the New Set.
But tomorrow, this whole operation would have busted wide open in your face. By some goof about my father or my sister. Something so big that you yourself couldn't even face it. Now, if that happened, what would you do to my father or my sister, man? Would you kill them? Theo, the other day I went to spend some time with my son. You know, I went up on the hill, got him, took him for a ride, and we went out in the neighborhood. And he saw all the people coming and going. He said, Daddy, where all the people going? He would ask. And I said, oh, baby, the people going to work. Some coming from work, they going to store, they just going about their business. And I took them to the river, and he saw the boats and the fishermen out there and the ships. And he said, Daddy, this boy was asking me so many questions, it was making my head spin. Man, I want to build him once just to shut him up. But then I realized that he was just a dog child discovering the world for the very first time. It was getting dark, and I brought him home, and I watched him fall asleep. Then I went into his mother's room, and I laid down beside her, and I listened as she called me a bunch of dirty motherfuckers. And after she was finished, I put my arms around her. My thigh was on her thigh, and we kissed. Man, I tell you, it sounded like a torture chamber the way we were carrying on. And when we was through, we just stood out into the quietness, and I told her that she was the sweetest bitch that ever was. And she was no longer calling me a dirty motherfucker. Now she was calling me a sweet motherfucker. And then I looked in her face, and then I knew that question was going to come. So I hurried and put on my clothes. I wanted to reach to the door, but before I can reach, I can hear she said it out. What are you going to marry me? And be the son, the father to your son? I didn't hear all of that. I didn't come from that. And before I could even turn my back, man, she took her nails. I swear she took her nails, and she just ducked it right to my shoulders. And before you know it, my eye, bam! And I hit her again, and I swallowed this hand. Until her face was a bloody mess. And then I felt real bad about that. And I said, all right, I'll marry you. Yes, I'll marry you. And then I walked out the door. Now I was walking in the neighborhood, and I just started thinking, you know. I was found in a bucket of blood the day I was born. But I did all right for myself. I kissed babies simply because they was babies. And here I am, thinking that I'm about to marry some bitch that I don't even like. And just to think that this boy of mine might grow up, and after he finds out how I feel about his mama, he might be just the man to kill me. time I tremble like that, I kill the man. You know, don't you ever talk to me like that again. Man, we do real good business together. Don't change them. Don't you fuck with me. If you do, I act like a policeman. And I do what I need to do to keep order. I ain't got time for that kind of shit.
Welcome again to I Am the New Set. Thank you so much for tuning in. And today we have an outstanding, exciting guest, Anthony Bean, who's going to take you on a journey from the Ethiopian Theater to the ABCT, that stands for Anthony Bean Community Theater. Are you in for what do they call a roller coaster ride? Anthony, welcome.
Thank you, Gigi.
Tell us.
Thank you, dear.
Yes, I've been running the posters all week on everywhere from YouTube to Facebook to Instagram, LinkedIn, everywhere. I know you're going to be hiding at. Just in case you think I missed you, I cover all the media.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All the media, baby. And I want you to start off by giving some insight on the Ethiopian Theater. Now, I've got a surprise for everybody on the end because I'm not going to tell everybody who you are just yet. I just want them to explore your world. So let's go there. Let's tell them about when you got started or the year the theater got started. And of course, I know you were very, very young at that time, much younger than you are now. So let's talk about that. What year that was?
It was troubled times in America. This was the beginning, the start of the Black Arts Movement that happened throughout the country. Say it loud, Black and Proud Zone. We were troubled. We wanted our freedom. That was also the era in which Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Robert F. Kennedy, they was all killed. I was a young boy in high school, and I wanted to make a difference. I got involved in a drama club, and I thought that particular drama club, the plays they were producing did not, I could not relate to. Like, for instance, it's Christmas Eve. Good morning, Mother. Good morning, Father. How are you? Where's Dad? Oh, he's at the law office today. And I said, this is not from my experience. This is not from the Black experience. And that white teacher did something that would change my life forever. She said, if you think you can do better, then write it. And that was the start of my writing. And the kids, the school, the teachers, everybody loved it because I gave them a Black experience. And that was in 1971.
71.
2 years later, my brother and I founded the Ethiopian Theater in New Orleans, Louisiana, in 1973. We was taken very serious. There was only 2 other Black theaters at that time, was relatively new as well. Freestyling Theater, and that was run by the great late John O'Neill, and Dashiki Theater. That was run by the late great Dr. Gilliam, Ted Gilliam. You know, out of all of them, Miss Gigi, I'm the only director still standing.
Oh yes.
Everybody else have went on to meet their ancestors, and I am still here, still producing, still directing, and still teaching our children what it is to be Black in America. And I've survived to be being black in America through the arts.
Okay, now that you got your identity, let's
This is true. This is
you know
true.
what, I have admired your work tremendously, and I'm reflecting on the Bronze Jubilee Award when you did this one-man show, and you went all over the South with it. You traveled everywhere with it, and then you got this surprise. The Bronze,
Well,
you got
I came to Los Angeles at the Los Angeles City, the Inner City Cultural Center with C. Bernard Jackson was the director, and I performed my one-man show there as well. So I did come West Coast.
Yes, but before the Bronze Jubilee, what's the Bronze Jubilee Award? Before you met with C.
The
Bernard?
Bronze Jubilee, yes.
The Bronze Jubilee was first, yes, and that was in Atlanta. Matter of fact, that was the first time I ever been to Atlanta. I drove because me and my girlfriend drove to Atlanta just because you was receiving an outstanding award for the one-man show. And what the surprise was also who was hosting that show? We know Whitman Mayer and what was her name?
Midge St. Clair.
Midge St. Clair. That's right. But that wasn't the only.
It was star-studded.
It was definitely because Diana Ross.
Yes.
She introduced Whitney Houston. Whitney was just coming out there. I'll never forget sitting in that audience and seeing Whitney. She was very, very young then. Yes. And then won't forget
Miss Gigi.
Yes.
We're gonna let people know, since we traveled together to Atlanta, let them know that we're brothers and sisters.
Well,
I think that would help.
I wanted to save it as a surprise, but since you busted
no! You didn't tell me that. I mean, they hear we traveling.
You always do me that. You do me that every trip.
Oh God!
I am not gonna take it. That was so wrong, Anthony. Okay.
I'm gonna let you run your show. I'm not saying
nothing. I love you because you're my brother. You always know how to come in and say, "Okay, Gigi, pitch this one on you. You're ready for it. I'm ready, baby."
No, I'm not gonna say nothing else. I'm gonna let you run your show.
You didn't let the cat out the bag. And ladies and gentlemen, this is my brother. Yes, don't I have handsome brothers? I do, and they're very, very, very talented and very supportive, as I am supportive with them. And we were, I guess we could say, what is Beyonce's song? I woke up like this.
We came from a very talented family. Yeah.
Yes, we did,
and it just so happened that we all happened to be leaning in the theater acting world, which is very interesting.
Yes, it is.
So yeah.
Now, in traveling from all of the awards and the recognition and the plaques and all that you've gotten with the Ethiopian Theater, and let's also mention, did we say Jomo Kenyatta, our brother? Yes, that you guys made it happen. You definitely made it happen, and that's where longevity come in at. Now, let's talk about when the Anthony Bean Theater was born.
Very good. Well, that's it's almost like a tragic story. But I was living in LA at the time. I spent 10 years in LA. I came back home because my daughter was in New Orleans, and we trade off. I would come and spend some time with her in New Orleans, and he would come back and relocate back with me in LA. My daughter was 14 at the time. And I spent 2 years in New Orleans with her. Wonderful, fabulous time. And then she had back trouble late one morning, around 2 o'clock. And we brought her to the hospital. And she expired. The doctor said it was natural causes. And that kind of told me, she was 16 at the time. And that kind of troubled me.
Yes, that was.
So I think that's what brought me into embracing youth programs, getting young people involved in the management end of theater. And it just so happened, when I was grieving, a school was opened up on Carrollton Avenue, which is almost like suburbia New Orleans. Very big houses in that area, and I like that having a school with a theater, so that way we can teach, you know, the young black kids. There's a big difference between acting a fool and actually learning acting or using the technique or method. There's method to this madness, and I was dying to teach. And when I got this school and this theater, oh God, it was the Anthony Bean Community Theater and Acting School. So now we have over 102 kids. Guess what? It's intergenerational. We got it from 7 to 17. Then the evening time, we teach adult classes. So we go from all ages and reaching out to our community and create a better offering. You know, we are the creators. We are the originators. And I teach them how to bring that out.
Yes. Yes. And speaking, just to go back a little bit with your daughter, my niece, Tony,
Yeah.
what she passed with was she had an illness, and this is they haven't found any cure for it yet, but they're still raising funds. Would you tell them that?
Well, she did have sickle cell, but it was not. She never had any kind of blood transfusion. She never had anything that caused her to be rushed to the hospital and have blood transfusion. All these. Anyway, this came as a complete shock because she was all intents and purposes a healthy girl. She was even auditioning for I think she made the cheerleading squad at the high school she was in. So it took us all by a complete shock.
Yes, it did.
But when the doctors said that she died of natural causes and not from the disease itself, it could have been a factor, I'm sure. But I never got closure in that area. That's a long story. But I never got closure.
But we would pray that closure will come, like everything else in life. It will come, and it's what we say, our Creator's divine plan. So right now, we've been following you to this point with the theater, and talk about the films that you have also done.
Well, I guess like you and my family, we are bigger than life. So we are
For real.
designed for the stage. But I mean, I've done some. One of them is called Pride, where I had a nice role in that one. Oh God, was that Bernie Mac? That name escaped me. But the lady who played in about music and on television, the series. I can't think of it. Anyway, that was one. We did a bit part. I did a bit part in Monsters Ball. Still receiving residuals from that.
That was Academy Award.
There's quite a few if you go to my page, but I would tell you about theater because that's where my love is at.
Yes, yes.
But you know, if you want to learn more, you can go to Google Anthony Bean, and you'll learn more about what I've done in film. But I'm proud of the work that we've done. We're 21 years old here in New Orleans with the acting school. We won 15 African American theaters. Well, I shouldn't say African American. There's some white theaters as well. We're 15 that actually received the August Wilson Award of actually completing all of August Wilson's work, like fences, piano lessons, and so forth. So we love August Wilson. We're on the second round of redoing August's work again.
And
so we actually do like 8 shows a year. We do youth production. We call it hip hop theater, and we do adults. So, but again, this is about the African American experience. But my kids, we did cast, and I did it only because they said that 100 kids black kids can't do cast because it's not bouncing your booty. It's about ballet, and I purposely wanted to do that to show that our kids can do anything.
Anything for sure. And speaking about that, because when I did visit home, you took me around And you showed me, of course, I got to share this with the audience because I'm so proud of you and the theaters. How, look at say, the word I'm looking for, okay, it's a brand new theater. Tell us what the theater is representing and how many blocks it takes up, because I didn't think we were going to ever.
Well, it takes up the whole block.
The whole block? I think it was more than one.
Block.
Is it one? Wasn't it 3 or 4 blocks?
No, it was just one block.
Well,
we had a parking lot. We used the parking lot across the street, but that was belonged to somebody else. I would love to purchase that block, and I'm hoping that we will.
Oh, you will.
But no, it's a large enough space where we can house a youth theater and adult theater in the same place.
Mm-hmm.
And to say that it is run by people of color, it's a wonderful thing. We're the only one in the city that have that. In fact, black theaters around the country are, because of the pandemic, we're losing our footage with bills, so we're losing our theaters. So those few that we have left behind, we really need to pray that we continue to have a seat at the table. If you know what I mean.
Well, there's no doubt. I mean, you can't remove something that has been destined. And that's a fact. Destiny shall be fulfilled. And that's all you have to know, that destiny has to be fulfilled.
I believe that.
I always say, I work, God, you work it. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
And once you do it like that, you ain't got to trip on nothing else, because you know who's working it. Okay, you did your part.
Yeah.
Anthony, I want to thank you so much for sharing that with us. Are you ready to do 3 monologues for us?
Oh, well, I guess I can. This is a very long monologue, so perhaps you can splice it into 3 different parts.
Well, longest is 3.
Well, it's 7 pages, so it's 7 pages. But I'll make it as dramatic as I can.
Yeah.
And if it's too long, you can always splice.
But
this is from my one-man show that gave me that award that you're talking about, the Bronze Jubilee Award in Atlanta, and it's called Father's Day. And it's about a young boy that misses his dad. So I'll let it speak for itself, and then we'll move on. It got to a point where I couldn't cope anymore. So I dropped out of high school. I mean, why not? I'm 15 years old. I need to be out hustling, making some money. I hate school. I mean, it's not cool, especially when you don't have the clothes and money to go. You get so tired of being without. It's impossible to stay cool in school while the other kids tease you and teachers feel sorry for you. They all begin to look at me like I was some kind of freak. I'll never forget the last straw. The day I got my first big lesson and I swore never to go back. I was in love. I was in love with Janae Collins. She's a pretty girl. She had straw curls and then she had a devil voice. Most of the time I went to school just to look at Janae Collins. I was in love with her smile, her laugh, her popularity. She walked down my streets, my brothers and sisters would yell, "Here comes Janae!" And I run out on the street. If I knew my face and they'd get too close, she'll wink at me and she'll say, "Hello." That was a good feeling. And sometime I follow her all the way home, and she had a daddy. He had a real good job. He was a lawyer. Which when they were sitting in the classroom when I learned to be ashamed of myself. I was sitting in the idiot seat, the troublemaker seat, because the teacher thought I was so stupid. Couldn't spell, couldn't read, couldn't do arithmetic, just plain stupid. Teachers were never interested in finding out that you couldn't concentrate because you were so hungry. All you can think about is that you didn't have any breakfast and this is lunchtime. Will it ever come? Maybe you can sneak into the cloakroom and steal a bite of some kid's lunch out of a coat pocket. A bite of something. Paste. Well, you can't really make a meal out of paste. I put it on bread for a sandwich. But sometimes I scoop a few spoonfuls on the back of the room and paste doesn't taste too bad when you're hungry. Well, anyway, it was Thursday. The day before the big payday the Eagles always flew on a Friday. So the teacher asked every student how much his father would give to the community chest. On Friday night, each kid would get the money from his father. On Monday, he'd bring it to school. And I decided I was going to buy me a daddy right then. I had money in my pocket from slinging and hustling, and whatever Janae Collins pledged for her daddy, I was going to cop it, hand the money right in, bam! I was shaking. Man, I was scared to death. The teacher opened a book and she started calling out names. Janae Collins said her daddy would give $100. Ooh, that made me feel good. It wouldn't take too much to top that. I had almost $300 in my pocket. So I stuck my hands in my pocket, held on to the money, waiting for the teacher to call my name. But the teacher closed her book after she called everybody else in class. So I stood up and I raised my hand. What is it now? What? You forgot me. I don't have time to be playing with you, Richard. But my daddy told me he'd give me $500. We are collecting this money for you and your kind, Richard Fillmore. If your daddy can afford $500, you have no business being on welfare. But I got it right now. My daddy told me earlier today. My daddy and furthermore, we all know you don't have it. Janae Collins turned around. Her eyes full of tears. She felt sorry for me. And I couldn't see her too well because I was crying too. Sit down, Richard! And I always thought the teacher kind of liked me. She always picked me to watch the blackboard on Friday after school. Oh, that was a big thrill, man. I felt important. If I didn't watch it come Monday, the school might not function right. Where are you going, Richard? I walked out of school that day, and I didn't go back. That's the first half.
Hello, all right. Hey. And number two.
Oh, you serious? Back to back?
By all means. Hey, that was outstanding. Come on. One more. Two more.
Back to back. Okay.
Back to back. Yay.
I walked out of school that day. I didn't go back. There was shame there. Now there was shame everywhere. It seemed like the whole world was inside the classroom that day. Everyone heard the teacher say, everybody talked about they felt sorry for me. And there was shame in going to those worthy annual Christmas dinner for you and your kind, because everybody knew what a worthy boy was. Why do you have to go and call it the boys' annual dinner? Why can't they just give it another name? And there was shame in wearing those gray and white jackets that the welfare gave to 3,000 boys. Why have to be the same for everybody? So when you walk down the street, people couldn't see you was on welfare. Man, it was a nice jacket, the hood and everything. And my mama beat me and called me Little Rat. When she found out I fought in the bottom of a barrel on Claiborne Street. Nobody puts a tag on me. So I dropped out of school. And then I left home because my mom would go back, couldn't stay in the house and I'd go to school. So I'm just standing here watching them, hanging on the corner, watching the world go by. Every once in a while, my boy Jay, you bring me a home-cooked meal. Jay, the best friend I had in the whole world. Because in good times or bad times, he's always there when you need him. Well, that is, as long as you don't interfere with his family plans. If Jay's father tells Jay to be home at a certain time, Jay better be there or else. Yes, sir. Neither me or Jay wanted to ever find out what all else meant. Don't get me wrong. Jay's father wasn't a monster or nothing. He was just a man of the house. And like any house, like a king, he ruled his castle. Unlike at my house where there's no king around. I'm sure my old man must be miserable too. He has 7 kids. Surely he must have missed us. Miss seeing his kids grow up. Miss having his kid fall in the bedroom just because daddy's sleeping. Because daddy's sleeping, he says, "Pull me up in the head, daddy. Daddy, catch me." You got to be a lonely man. There must be times you wake up in a lonely bed and you want to give every whore you ever had. Every 7, every 11 you ever do, every one time you ever do. Just have one of your kids walk up to you and say, "Daddy, Daddy, I love you." There must be times. There must! Because I will give up everything I've every time, everything that I've earned. Just to come home to find my daddy there. I heard he had a good mother, and no father God kind of steps in. Well, that's not good enough. I got tired of hearing Mama say, "God fixes so we can pay the rent. God fixes so the lights back on. God fixes so the power's on." What I need God is yours. I don't know how many times I was going up on the streets and I kind of nudge up to a man just so he can rub my head and call me son. Why did you walk away, leave us? Leave us to face the cold winters and the summers, the hot summers, the Easters with nothing to do, the picnics with nothing in the basket. Did it ever dawn on you that you fix it so we can't go to Sunday, that church, that one special Sunday of the year? Father's Day. Okay, Miss Gigi.
Okay, one more for the road, baby.
That was it. I come back.
Very good. Thank you. Hey,
I combined them all together.
Okay, give us one of your latest ones.
Oh!
Okay.
Yeah. Oh God, I can't. That takes so much emotions out of it.
Okay.
But I can tell you where we're going as far as Black theater is concerned. We can talk about that.
Say it again.
Where Black theater is going in 2021, and what is
Okay, after
happening
you
around.
do your third monologue.
Oh, I did it! I combined it. Gee, that's
Come on,
crazy.
baby.
It takes so much.
I'm so excited here. We got to get a third one. You don't have to make it that long.
It's so emotional, my monologue. Okay.
Well, see, that's where your snack don't come in at after that.
A snack.
You get your snack in there after that one. You deserve your snack, baby.
All right, this is an old man I enjoy doing because old men have a way of talking. And I like the way they rock when they talk.
Okay.
So I can do old man. Oh, God. Oh. Nobody told me y'all done came. Well, let me see now. Now, everybody always asks me, how come I love the Lord the way I do? I'm going to tell you. When I was a little boy, they used to call me Pee-wee. I know they call me Pee-wee. I used to be running up and down. Remember, there was 8 of us. And it seemed like there was nurses always at the house. There was the doctor that came there with his little black bag. Get house calls at that time. And he always seemed to be in and out of my mouth. But then I remember the doctor came out, and the doctor said, I want all y'all children to gather around. Come here, I got some news to tell you. Get Pee-wee. Come on, Pee-wee. He said, I got some news to tell you. Now, your mama been sick. Now, what she got is terminal. There's no cure for her. She can leave any moment now. However, I got this prescription. And you get it filled. It ain't gonna heal or anything, but it'll help her with her transition to the other side. I don't understand that. I didn't know what that was all about. I was a little bitty young. The man was talking about prescription. And I know that was money. We ain't had no money. But I used to work around the corner at old man Charlie's door. I used to see where he hid his money. Every day at 6 o'clock, he'd go down and take the money out the cabinet. He put it in the drawer right underneath it, close the drawer, then he turn the light off, then he just go right out the door. I was determined to get that money. My mama needed the money. So I went around the corner in the back of the store. I got the wooden box, and I put the wooden box up against the wooden. And I up on it, see? I got up underneath the window there, and I tried to push it up. I was pushing it up, you see, and some kind of way that window was barred. And I tried so hard to get it in. Then all of a sudden, there was a bright light. It was a light that was brighter than 100 stars. It was bright. And I tried to run, but I couldn't move. My leg was stuck. And that light spoke. That light said, Pee-wee, go on home. Your mama gonna be all right. You didn't understand that. I didn't understand what that meant. The one thing I know is that my legs were good to go. I jumped off the box, ran down the street, jumped over, and almost stepped on the cat. I ran and the step, opened up the door, and I was screaming for Mama. Mama! Where's my mama? I went from room to room. Mama! What they do with my mama? Mama! Mama, where's my mama? I went into the kitchen. And that was my mom. She was in the pot stirring and cooking. Like none ever had. And that's when I decided to love the Lord with all of me. So that was the day he saved my mom. I'll never forget it. It was a day I'll never forget. It seemed like it was yesterday that boy said, Pee-wee. I never forget it.
All right, thank you. And on that note, Anthony, before you do your snack, I'm going to ask
No, before I'm going, I'm leaving. I am leaving you. You already got me worked up now. I'm exhausted.
No, Anthony.
I'm going to jump in the shower.
I'll ask everyone this question. What is your advice? Come on, Anthony. What is your advice you want to give the audience? I mean, as a theater director, and you're dealing with children every day, and on the news, it's like you don't know what to believe, what not to believe, and there's this Delta virus out there, and it's saying you still have to wear your mask, and just tell us your advice, what the advice you would like to give to the people of the world, or in the world.
Well, we have no control over nature, but we do have control over our reaction to what's going on. Right now, everything is so political. Some people saying they don't want to take their shots because it's a hoax, and some blacks are remembering the Tuskegee experiment. And in the meantime, this thing is ticking back up. I'm fully vaccinated. And we had this weekend, we had Wednesday, which was yesterday, we had a vaccine at the theater where we was giving away shots, and also to encourage people, we were giving away also bags of groceries and snowballs for the kids. And we had 2 nurses there, and only 7 people showed up. And we've been advertising everyone on radio, Facebook, all the social media. And somehow we just don't believe or trust. And we have a lot of reasons not to trust. But this thing is kicking back up, and we're going to start losing our loved ones. We're taking this new year, right?
Yes, it is.
So my heart goes out, and I say a prayer. But for the kids, is now ticking up in the younger generation. Everything is just going to be embrace ourselves, because it's going to be a hard ride.
Yes,
It's going to be a hard ride, a bumpy ride. But like anything else, we got through it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And I do believe we're going to get through this. Unless it's the second coming.
We
And
might
if
be
it's
few
not the
in
second
number.
coming, then we're due for to go into the space age, and everybody like getting ready to get on that
You
rocket
said that.
ship
I've
for
heard you
next
say that
year.
before.
So we'll see
heard
if
you
they're
say
gonna
that
bring the
before.
price down. Right now the price to go to
Yeah.
space is $1 billion. So let's see how
Yeah.
successful the next billionaire will go out. On that note, Anthony,
They're trying to find a way out. They definitely trying to find a way out.
and leave us behind.
They are
Those who are
definitely
left
trying
behind. Oh, okay. All right.
But you know what, G? You said something, and I know how you feel. You have to find the God in you. You have to find your divine design. I'm not talking about you because you already know this. I'm talking about the people and the young people, those who have given up. They have to find that God in them. That's real. This divine design is why you're here and what was you made for. Because the Bible said, the scripture, He knew you, but not only before you was formed in the belly, and He says that, but He said before time was formed.
That's right.
Which means that, and I love things to kids, and you know that they go into their parents, we are spirit having a human experience.
Yes, we are. What
And when you look at it like that, and you look at that, there are some spirits that will never experience what it's like to be human. On that great day when you have to make your transition, they're going to want to know all.
Oh, yes.
And I'm looking forward to when my Creator will call me by my real name and not Anthony. That my spirit going to automatically respond to when I leave this body. But we are spirit having a human experience. And once we realize that and try to search that spiritual meaning, we begin to realize who we really are.
Yes.
Even as a people, we need to find out that we are blessed and don't know it because of all of this stuff that have happened to us 400 years.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm telling you, when it's all said and done, this thing going to turn around. And we're going to find out who we really are in retrospect to this world. Who are the African American, those in America and also in the Caribbean, those who were dropped off by the slave trade. There is a reason why we made that journey.
Absolutely.
And I'm not going to talk about Deuteronomy 28, but we're not going to deal with that. But anyway, we're very special people.
Yes.
And in time, we're going to find out who we are as a people.
Yeah, we're like the people that was in the biblical days. They witnesses of the Noah's Ark and all of that. So now we're witnessing our sight. So we're the next generation that's going into the new biblical teachings. Absolutely. And on that note, sweetheart, could you please share your favorite snack?
Gee, I'm totally exhausted. Well, what? I know you told me to prepare a snack, but I'm going to tell you what I had this morning.
Come on, Anthony.
I'll tell you what I had this morning. No, I really did. I really had it.
You know you're wrong for that.
I'll tell you what I had this morning.
You are so wrong for that. Okay, that's your favorite snack. The apple? Okay. The apple.
No, I'm going to tell you what I did with it.
Okay, what you do with it?
I'm not in the kitchen prepared, but it's a waffle with a waffle maker.
Okay.
I cut up the apple and I put one whole apple, just like this. It's not really huge, just because I put 2 cups of, and I had the complete mix of Angel Mama, complete mix of waffle mix. I put a whole cup and I put a half a cup of raisins, very serious, and I cut up and I use that and also maybe some oil to make it soft in texture. And I created an apple raisin waffle, and I tell you, it's not only good for breakfast, but you can snack on it.
Hello.
And I'm sorry I didn't prepare anything because I knew you're going to have me draining my senses to do these monologues.
Well, listen, you gave a great insight in the picture of what you had for breakfast this morning. And now we know that can also be a
don't forget an
snack.
apple a day. An apple.
Keep the dentist away.
And it goes great in waffles. You can believe that.
Hello now.
I didn't say white folks. I said waffles. So waffles. I don't know. He said apple and white folks. I said waffles.
Okay.
Sorry about this. I know you got white friends.
I got all colors. I'm a rainbow. Baby.
That's right, guys. You go with your all color rainbow people.
Hello,
I
now.
love it.
Sweetie.
And
My
by the
beautiful
way, you
brother.
look fabulous, Gigi. You look like an Egyptian queen. Girl.
Hello,
you look
now.
fabulous.
Thank
You look
sweetie.
marvelous.
Thank you, sweetheart, and you look very handsome. And on that note, sweetie,
How do you respond?
I want to thank
It
you.
is always good. It's a pleasure to sit and chat with you and to get to talk about my experience in
Yes.
the theater world.
Yes, it is. Yes, and I'm sure the audience feel the same way. Thank you for sharing all of that and that wisdom and knowledge, and as well as this beautiful contribution that you started off as a teenager and still doing it right now and sharing it with so many young futuristic kids that you're making a difference in their life. Trust me, it made a difference in our life. And we are who we are today. So we know sharing that wisdom, that knowledge, that understanding, that love can't do nothing but make it a better place to live in.
That's what it is.
On that note, sweetie, I want to thank you again. And we'll talk soon.
Good morning, Gigi! See you, darling. I'm leaving you, and I'll be tuning in on Facebook and YouTube, wherever you got this thing live.
Hello, now.
Bye, baby.
Ciao.
Love you, dear.
I love you too. Mwah.
All right. I ain't blowing no kisses.
There you got my kisses, though, huh? Ciao, baby.
Oh, there you go. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going there.
Okay, baby. Thank you for tuning in to I Am the New Set. And that was outstanding, wasn't it? Anthony Bean brought it to us live. That was terrific, and I enjoyed that. And we got to get a little insight of what's really going on in New Orleans, okay? And of course, you all know that was my brother. And yes, I'm like a proud sister, so I like talking about my family, especially when they are achieving and they know how to handle gravity. You know, did you realize that we were all, that's what we're into. We live in gravity. You know, I watched the very first space ship that went off. Yeah, was it yesterday? This billionaire took this trip and he felt so free when he was floating around in the air. But that's what we're doing right now. We just got control of it. And rendition by Gigi. All right, now, we all know what I'm talking about, don't we? Oh, yes. Gravity. Yes. Gravity is working against me. Gravity wants to bring me down. Oh, I'll never know what makes some people with all the love that their heart can stand would dream of ways to throw it all away. Oh, gravity! It's working against me. And gravity wants to bring me down. Twice as much, ain't twice as good, and can't sustain what one could. It's wanting more. It wanna send me down to my knees, to my knees, to my knees. Oh, gravity! what have come. It's a warning boy that's gonna send me to my knees, to my knees, to my knees. Oh, gravity! Stay the hell away from me! Oh, gravity! Have taken better people than me! Oh, how can you be? Keep you at the night. Keep me where the light is. Keep me where the light is. Keep me where the light is. Come on, keep me where the light is. Come on, keep me where the light is. I know you know what I'm talking about. Keep me where the light is. Gravity. Something told me it was over. When I saw you and that girl talking, something deep down in my soul said, "Cry, girl." When I saw you and that girl walking around now, I would rather go blind, boy. Can't you see you walk away from me, child? You see, I love you so much. I don't want to see you, baby. And most of all, I just don't want to be free now. I was just sitting here thinking of your kisses and your warm embrace. When the reflection and the glass that shield my lips now, baby, reveal the tears that was on my face. And baby, oh, I would rather go blind. Get to see you walk away from me, child. And baby, oh, I would rather go blind. Get to see you walk away from me now. Oh, I know you know what I'm talking about. Can I get a amen? When you've been with somebody so long, you just don't know when to let it go. And you gotta stand and you gotta say, I'm gonna go blind, boy. Get to see you. Walk away from me, child. I would rather go blind. Get to see you walk away from me, child. Oh, I know you know what I'm talking about. I would rather go blind. Thank you. Like I said, we all can fly. No matter what we're going through in life. Oh, we can handle it. Oh, yes, we can. What did it say? The old good book said there's nothing on this earth we cannot handle. Hey, yeah, so we all got our wings, so let's fly. I used to think that I could not go on. And life was nothing but an awful soul. But I know the meaning of true love. I'm leaning on, everlasting on. Oh, if I could see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. Oh, I believe I can fly. Oh, I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. See me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I was on the verge of breaking down. Hey! Sometimes silence can seem so loud. There are miracles in life I must achieve, but I first know it starts inside of me. Whoa, if I could see it, hey, then I could be it, hey. If I just believe, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. See me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. All I believe I can fly. Hey, 'cause I believe in you. If I could see it, then I can do it. Hey. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. Hey. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar.